Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Coffee with Carissa. Today I'm going to talk about how not to feel upset when you get customer complaints and how you should deal with them. So what I've found a lot of people tend to do, especially when they're kind of new in business, or maybe they have been in business for a while but they haven't really stopped to implement a system or anything around complaints handling, or they haven't thought about it much from any other point of view other than their own. And when you get a customer complaint, it's really easy to, first of all, you get a little bit upset because you don't want people to not like you, and sometimes people complain about things that you feel that you've done absolutely perfectly. But what you have to realize is, it's not about you. Now, a lot of people, when they get a customer complaint, will react rather than respond. And this is because they've got themselves in a state of living in that ego and blame, which I've talked about in a previous video, rather than in love and gratitude. So whether you believe it or not, you can choose to be grateful for a customer complaining, because it gives you an opportunity to look at how you can improve something in your business in some way. But this is what I used to do when I used to live in ego and blame, which I did in my early 20s. I was very, very self-focused, I want this for me, and, I want to build this big business, and I want everybody to know who I am, and, all of that crap. And what I used to do, and what my staff members used to do, what we used to do is, like if a customer complained, we'd, stand around and just complain about them complaining, and, oh, they're an idiot, they don't know what they're talking about, they're just someone who wants everything for nothing, they're stupid, and you'd blame it all on the customer. You complain all about that, which to make yourself, feel like you're okay, and to make yourself feel better, and to make yourself feel like you didn't do anything wrong, and to be able to justify, even if something did go wrong, that you're not wrong. And that's what I see a lot of other people doing too, is, if a customer complains, you complain about them back in return, which really doesn't make you any better than them anyway. And what you put out into the world, you get back in return. So if you're complaining about your customers and your competition, then you just should know that people are probably out there complaining and bitching about you in return too. Because what goes around comes around. And it's just how most people do things, because we obviously don't want to feel like people don't like us, or the way we did something, and our egos get hurt, so we react and defend ourselves. Because that is the purpose of your ego, is, to protect you from threats. However, a mentor / business coach of mine back in 2012 actually helped me with a situation that happened when a customer complained, and I was getting all defensive and bitchy and that kind of stuff. And the way that and this actually changed the way that I deal with complaints forever now. And so now I'm passionate about helping other people with it when I see them complaining about complaints. So he said something along the lines of this, but I've also adapted my own, spin on it, but I've written it down so I don't leave anything out. He said, "Carissa, complaining about a complaint just makes you a complainer too. It doesn't fix anything. It doesn't make you or the customer happy. It is a complete waste of your time, your energy, and your life. As a business owner, you're going to encounter unhappy customers. It just happens. It doesn't mean they're wrong or stupid or bad. It just means that they had an experience other than the one that they were hoping for. And maybe they just aren't the right customer for you. Or maybe something did go wrong, in which case listen to them and see if there's anything that you can improve. It happens in every business, in every industry, and the best way to handle them professionally and without getting emotional is to just document them and create a process to follow to handle when they occur. You can also implement a refund policy which clients agree to, and the next time you get a complaint, take a deep breath, resist the temptation to complain about it, and follow the business procedure that you've documented so that it can be handled professionally. You can even then delegate this to a team member or your complaints handling department, so that your business can handle it and you don't have to get yourself worked up about it. So your energy is always best spent focusing on the customers who love you, or on ways to encourage your customers to love you more. It's totally your choice on whether or not you want to accept this, but I pretty much promise that if you do, you're going to be a much happier person and become emotionally stronger. So I typed that up in the Facebook support group for my Facebook course members a little while ago, and just thought, hey, I think that's something that's really important that I should make into a video and share with you guys, in case you have a complaint, or you've been dealing with complaints in this kind of complain about, complaints way, and you want to become better than that. You know, because you can be if you want. You don't have to be a whinger. You can develop emotional muscle, and you can develop systems and procedures, and you know, if you own a business, then you friggin' own that business. Yeah. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please give me a little thumbs up. Make sure to share it with anyone else who might like to learn these things, and hop over to carissahill.com.au and download my free ebook and sign up to my email newsletter if you haven't already. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.